Welcome everybody to the latest Wild Atlantic Door video blog on a subject I hope you find interesting, which is about the Church of Ráithe, which has witnessed saints and slaughter throughout the ages. The largest medieval stone cross in Ireland lies in the townland of Ráithe, just outside the town of Falkirk in County Donegal. The St Colmcille's cross stands 5.56 metres, which is 18.2 feet high, and 2.26 metres, which is 7 feet 5 inches across. It is made of muckish slate. Standing in the ruins of the Church of Ráithe, the cross has an ancient history and has witnessed saints and slaughter. Historians believe that the first Church of Ráithe was founded by St Finian in the 6th century. Folklore tells a tale that the cross was sculpted from a solid rock quarried on Muckish Mountain and was originally commissioned by St Colmcille and to be erected on Tory Island. The cross never arrived in Tory. The legend goes that St Colmcille instead gave the cross to St Finian, who had miraculously recovered Colmcille's lost gospel. But alas, this tale is but legend, as the cross has been dated to the 8th century, well after the time of both Colmcille and Finian. Despite this, there is a clear link with Iona, the final resting place of St Colmcille, as the cross is virtually identical to St John's Cross on Iona, which dates from the same period. St Colmcille's cross stood in Ráithe until it was knocked down in a storm in 1750. Tragically, it lay neglected and broken in two pieces for 220 years until the Donegal Office of Public Works decided to restore the cross in 1970. The cross is now held together by two metal strips, and back in one place it stands majestic in the ruined Church of Ráithe. The church itself stands on the east bank of the River Ráithe and near its estuary. From the 6th to the 8th centuries, the river was a boundary between two small kingdoms. To the east were the Cunningham Duha, and their rivals to the west were the Cunningham Luda. A Roman Catholic church survived in various guises in Ráithe until the coming of the Scourge of the Irish, Oliver Cromwell. The Catholic Church of Ráithe was destroyed by a platoon of Cromwellian soldiers under the command of Captain Robert Cunningham. Cunningham was the constable of Doe Castle, which had been captured in 1650 by Cromwellian forces from Derry. Later in 1650, the Cromwellian forces routed the Catholic Ulster army at the Battle of Scarfullis. On the 21st of June 1650, the Irish Confederate Army, commanded by Herbert McMahon, the Roman Catholic Bishop of Clogher, faced the Cromwellian New Model Army and local Ulster Protestant settlers led by Charles Coote, the first Earl of Marfach. The Catholic army was annihilated and lost most of its weapons and supplies. This catastrophic defeat secured the north of Ireland for the New Model Army and was a major factor in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. It was set against this turbulent background that Robert Cunningham led a platoon of soldiers to commit an atrocity against the Catholic worshippers of Ráithe, whom they believed to be heretics. The Cromwellian soldiers approached the church, and while the congregation was gathered inside hearing Mass, they burst open the doors. The entire congregation was slaughtered in what was to become known as the massacre of Ráithe. The bodies of the dead were buried in a mass grave within 200 metres of the church, at a place called the Resting Place of the Bones. The church continued to be used by the Church of Ireland until the early 19th century, until it fell into its present state of decay and disrepair. A number of gravestones scatter the grounds of the church, many from the Olvert family, local landlords of the time. The Olvert 18,133 acre estate surrounded the Falkirk and Ardsmoor area north of Gweedore. The Olverts were descended from a Dutch Protestant who had bought the property in 1661. The Church of Ráithe now stands as a ruin, just off the N56 on the Falkirk to Ballybough Road, and is well worth a visit. I'd urge you all to seek it out when in the local area. So what happened to Robert Cunningham? Well, he continued his murderous campaign of religious genocide and was involved in the massacre of 63 Roman Catholic men, women and children on the island of Ardenmoor. However, karma was to work quickly, as he met his end at the hands of two vengeful survivors from the Ardenmoor massacre at Doe Castle, where he was a Cromwellian constable. Thank you very much for listening to this video blog. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like our Facebook page, Wide Atlantic Adore. Also, please take the time to visit the fabulous ruins of the Church of Ray, and especially the fantastic Celtic cross of St Colmcille. They are really worth seeing. Thank you, and I look forward to speaking to you again.